Hello, I'm making this video how to cook rabbit. It's a lot of rabbits are here in town, so I decided that I'm going to give me some of it, and that way I can diet because they have almost no fat. These little animals. Of course, it's a big rabbit. If you notice, there is only fat in between the shoulders. The rest is just very little thin fat. The ingredients that I'm using, I call it the rabbit, the Cuban way, because I am from Cuba. And this is how we do it in the island. We use a lot of garlic. This is something that I come out with. We really do not use this, but I'm going to introduce it. It's called soy sauce, olive oil. When you buy olive oil, make sure the is either from Spain or Italy. To me, those two are the best classic olive oil. Actually, I like the olive oil from Spain much better than the Italian oil. Then you have salt, black pepper, and you put all that together in a bowl. Now, before you apply it, I apply it beforehand because I only have one hand to film with. You poke holes into the meat. So you just go at it, you just poke holes all over the place. When you have holes all over the place on the top side of the animal, or out and the back side of it. So you have to do it, all the way around it, on the back and the front. After you do that, you place water on the pan and put the grill on top of it and place it on the oven about 400 degrees for, let's say, 35 minutes. And after 35 minutes, check it, make sure that it's nice and dry, and it's going to be fluid on the bottom. Make sure you put it on top of it again and leave it another 5 minutes, and that should do it. If you like whatever is left on the bottom of the pan, you can get rice and cook instant rice on it, and it come out like a paella. That's what it comes out to. So enjoy it, experiment with it. It's a really good nutrients in this animal, and if you dieting, this is the best way to go. If you are like into sports, extremely good rabbit for sports because it has no fat and plenty of protein. Anyhow, hopefully you enjoy it, and remember, garlic, soy sauce, olive oil, salt, black pepper. Mix it, poke holes in it, on the bottom, on the top, and the ingredients, don't worry about how much you put in it. You just put a lot of it, especially salt. And 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. Get the juices on top of it, another 5 minutes, and check. And if you like, you can cook rice on the whatever is left. Well, enjoy it. Okay, now that we cooked the rabbit for 30 minutes, we are going to get the juice from the bottom of the pan that we put water on the bottom of it. Put all the juice into a cup. Get the rabbit back in the pan. Put the juice over the rabbit. done, place the rabbit back in the oven for another 15 minutes. It depends on the color. If you see there is a little too this color is more like it's like chicken breast. If you see it's like chicken breast, give it another 15 minutes because you wanted to see it that brownish looking color. If you can see, that is actually fat being burned, and you want to burn all that fat so the juices of the fat and taste will get into the rabbit. Anyway, you want it done basically on that color. If you can see it or not, let me turn the light on. So basically that's what it should look like. Well, to be continued. Well, the rabbit is finished. Hopefully you see what it looks like. It looks pretty cooked. Well cooked. Now I do not like to cook it, overcook it, and the fat will become like crispy, so I don't like it too crispy. I mean, it's more like burn because the muscles actually will become a little hard. So you don't want to overcook it. So that's what it looks like. And I'll see if I can flip it over. And that is what it looks on the inside. If you see, they have all the olive oil and garlic and pepper and salt in the body of the rabbit. Delicious. Now this is the rest of the meal. Is sweet potatoes. So basically my meal consists throughout the week on sweet potatoes and rabbit, and that will keep you in shape. Now I do take vitamin C, and I eat a lot of salad, throughout the day. This rabbit will last me the whole week. You can cut it in about 36 ounces, and it will last probably like, you can make easily 14 meals out of that, believe it or not, because eat the whole thing. You eat like sections at a time with sweet potatoes. Anyway, hopefully you enjoy it, and remember the ingredients are garlic, soy sauce, olive oil, salt, pepper.